Hola amigos y amigas, bienvenidos to my channel. Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today we will learn some more Spanish and I'm using this smartphone application, the Duolingo application, and we're going to learn about people. This is the second part of this theme. Let's look at the topics. So we'll talk about stress. So stressed out. What is that you have to stress out? So previously we have seen that if in a word you have a syllable where there is an accent, that's where you have to put more emphasis when you are pronouncing the word. However, if there is no accent, usually it's on the syllable before the last. So let's see how it works in Spanish. Let's talk more about stress, if you agree. When there is no accent mark and a word ends in a vowel, so N or S, the emphasis goes to the second to last syllable. So we have some examples here. Ensalada.
Ensalada.
Ensalada, see?
Examen.
Examen. Examen.
Comes.
Comes. So ensalada is salad and examen is exam, sorry, and comes is you eat. So you see a little bit how the access, the stress, the accent works. But if there is no accent mark and a word ends in a consonant other than N and S, so here we have seen ensalada, it ends with A, but consonant is N here. Examen.
Examen.
Comes ends with S, so N and S. So how it works when there is the word ends with different um, consonant. So let's see. Hotel, hotel. So let's listen to it.
Hotel.
Hotel,
Hotel.
hotel.
Reloj.
Reloj. That's watch.
Escribir.
Escribir. So escribir.
Escribir.
This is to write. So we see that escribir, the accent is on beer instead of escribir, escribir. So that's how it works. Spanish sounds. There's a difference between N and palatalized. So N, N in Spanish, and ñ, ñ. Spanish N is pronounced the same as in the letter N in English. So necesito banana. These are two examples, and it's just as in nest.
Necesito. Banana. Necesito.
Okay, now let's look for the letter ñ, the palatalized N. So, but ñ with tilde on top is a little tricky, so a little bit more difficult to understand. It almost sounds like ñ in cañón. Okay, here is another example.
Mañana.
Mañana, which means tomorrow.
Mañana.
And
Cumpleaños.
cumpleaños is birthday. So just like in cañón. If you're ready, let's do some exercises to get more acquainted to stresses and where to put them and so on. So, house, casa.
Casa.
Agua is water. Gracias is thanks. Select the correct translation. I work on Monday. Laboro on Monday. So, lunes is Monday, if you remember from our previous lesson. Yo trabajo el lunes. So laboro. So trabajar is the verb to work. How do you say to eat? Comer.
Comer.
Marrón is the color brown, and inteligente is intelligent. Do you study French? ¿Usted estudia francés? Now let's pair up the words.
Americano.
American.
Concierto.
Concert.
Cansado.
Cansado. Tired. Comer. To eat. Tomorrow.
Mañana. Juan, ¿quieres comer un sándwich?
Juan, ¿quieres comer un sándwich? So this is a question to Juan. Juan, do you want to eat a sandwich? I live in a house. Yo vivo en una casa.
Marco, ¿estudias francés?
Marco, this is a question. Do you study French? Sir, do you want to drink water? Señor, ¿quiere usted? Drink is beber. Water. Agua.
¿Dónde estudias?
¿Dónde estudias? Where do you study?
Julia, ¿quieres beber jugo?
Julia, ¿quieres
beber? Julia, ¿quieres beber jugo?
Jugo is juice.
¿Tú trabajas el domingo?
¿Tú trabajas el domingo means is a question. So, do you work on Sunday?
¿Tú trabajas en una fábrica? ¿Tú trabajas en una fábrica? Tú trabajas en una fábrica.
So, fábrica is the word for factory. And so, tú trabajas. Yo trabajo, tú trabajas. Yo trabajo is I work. Tú trabajas is you work. En una fábrica. Fábrica is a factory. And oficina is an office. Yes. Okay.
El señor Pérez estudia español.
Alright, so this is an orange juice. The juice, el jugo. El jugo. So if you want to say an orange juice or the orange juice, el jugo de naranja. What is more here is we have to translate this sentence, which is a question. Marco, do you study French? So we have to say Marco, do you? So tú estudiar, estudias francés. Well, I think it's like this. No, the other way. The accent shows the other way. Okay, let's see. It's good. I don't work tomorrow. Yo no. To negate the sentence, I just have to say no. And then the verb. Trabajo. How do you say tomorrow? So it's mañana. Palatalized. Mañana. Good. Well, that was it. Another ad that I have to close. And so that was the first part of, the first lesson of people 2. We did all the exercises, people 2, and let's see. So that was here are the tips, and I propose to do some more practice. So if you study 34 hours on Duolingo, it's like one semester at the university, which is quite good. So Europa, it's
Europa,
sorry,
Europa, Europa.
Europa. It's Europe. Caro is the car, but caro is expensive with one R. Perfecto is perfect. Europa. Europa. Do you want to speak Spanish? ¿Tú quieres hablar español? And oficina.
Oficina.
Divertido is fun. What do you want to study? ¿Dónde quieres estudiar? To work. Trabajar.
Trabajar.
Bonito is just pretty. So let's pair up the words.
Trabajar.
Trabajar, to work. Free is tres.
Tres.
Que is
Que.
what?
Diferente.
Is different.
Español.
Español.
Yo no estudio francés.
Yo no estudio francés, so I don't study French. I do not study French. And here is another sentence. You do not live in Mexico? Tú no vives en México.
¿Dónde estudias?
Where do you study? Where do you study? ¿Dónde?
¿Dónde?
¿Dónde estudia usted?
Usted.
Because here there is no option for estudias. If it was estudias, it was going to be tú. So that's how
¿Tú
it is.
vives en Europa?
Tú vives
en Europa.
Europa.
Por favor, yo necesito beber agua.
Por favor, yo necesito beber agua. Beber is to drink water, agua.
Señor, ¿usted quiere beber agua? Usted quiere beber agua. ¿Dónde quieres estudiar?
Yes. And so oficina is not el but la because it's feminine now. So oficina. Let's see if I got it correct. Yeah, that's correct. I want to speak Spanish. I can say yo, but I don't want to say yo here. I'll just say quiero hablar, to speak. Quiero hablar es. So I have to move this because pressed on it. Es. Quiero hablar español. Correct. And I do not study French. Yo no estudio. Yo no estudio what? Francés. Francés is French. So this is a nut that I have to close because I don't have the purchase version. And I guess, yeah, we are done with this lesson. So since we are still talking about people, so we're going to do this new lesson, and it's people free. Let's look at the tips. Yo soy estudiante. In English, we say I am a teacher, but in Spanish, we don't need to use a when talking about occupations. So this is what we have to know when we talk about people that soy periodista, soy médico, soy what else? Profesor. So you don't have to say when talking about occupations.
Mi hermana es médica.
So mi hermana es médica.
Mi amigo es profesor.
Mi amigo es profesor. Mi amiga es maestra. Maestra is teacher as well. So similar to waiter and waitress in English, many occupation words in Spanish change depending on the gender of the person. So usually we just add you just add o for the masculine version of the occupation, or an a for the feminine version. So mi hermano es
Mi
maestro
hermano es maestro.
and mi
Mi amiga
amiga
es
es
maestra.
maestra. So as easy as that. So you have to remember that there is no need to use the word a, the word a, yes, as an article, undefined article when you talk about occupation. So if you're ready, let's do some exercises. So it is advised to write as many words of the lesson so that you better memorize the newly acquired vocabulary. Sorry. Which of these is the doctor? El médico.
El médico.
El gato is a cat. La ciudad is a city, and el perro is a dog. And how do you say doctor? Médico. Camarera. Camarera, I think it's the waiter, but camarera is a waitress because it's not camarero. Perfecto is perfect. Money is not important. El dinero no es importante. Sí. So the money is not important, but we don't say the money, but money simply. But here we have to use el dinero. Portuguese.
Portugués.
Divertido, we know it's fun, and vivir is to live. A Mexican restaurant. So un restaurante mexicano. Let's pair up. Con is with, interesting is interesante, elegante is elegant, English is inglés.
Usar.
Usar is to use.
La señora Pérez es médica.
La señora Pérez es médica. So Mrs. Pérez is a doctor. The waitress. La camarera. Camarera es
mexicana. Carmen es médica.
Carmen es médica. So Carmen is a doctor. And Sofia has a cat.
Sofía.
Sofia is she. Sofia has a cat. Sofia tiene un gato.
Señora, ¿es usted camarera?
Es
usted camarera.
Ella no trabaja en un restaurante.
She does not work in a restaurant.
Yo tengo un perro grande.
Yo
tengo
I have un perro
grande.
So I have a big dog, but since it's Spanish, so the adjective comes after the noun, simply. Very good.
Mi amiga Sofía
my friend Sofia has a dog. El gato. It's a cat. The cat. Good. And the last one. I'm sorry. Lo siento. Lo siento. Yo no hablo portugués. I do not speak Portuguese. Yo no hablo portugués. Portuguese with the accent here. Good job. And well, we still have one more to go. He is an important doctor. So L with the accent. Él es un médico importante. So just wait a moment. We said that we should not use so un. So we don't say he is a doctor, we just say he's doctor. So I will remove this. Él es médico importante. Good. So you see, an important, we don't say an important, we just say that he is doctor. Alright, so this is another advertisement. So we did a good job. We have done so far 3 exercises, and since we still have some time, we'll do one more just to get more familiar with the occupations, jobs, and so on, professions if you want. So which of these is the family? La
La
familia.
familia.
So el camarero is the waiter, el perro the dog, el médico the doctor. So nice. How do you say friend? Amigo.
Amigo.
Azúcar is sugar. Difícil is difficult. Difícil. And my family is from Mexico, so mi familia es de Mexico. And sister is
Hermana.
hermana. So do you have my address? Do you have my address? So, ¿tú tienes mi dirección? Dirección. So this is how you say address in Spanish. Dirección. Dirección. ¿Tú tienes mi dirección? Do you have my address? Alright, now let's pair up. Friend. Amigo.
Amigo.
Interesting.
Interesante. Rojo.
Rojo. Red.
A.
So, what is a? Two. Domingo.
Domingo.
Sunday.
Bruno tiene mi celular.
Bruno tiene mi celular. Celular. What is a cellular? It's a mobile phone. So Bruno. Is it a question? It's not a question. Bruno tiene. He has my cell phone. Celular. And Carolina is my sister. Carolina es mi hermana.
Bruno quiere ser camarero.
Bruno quiere ser camarero. Camarero is waiter. So ser. Bruno wants ser to be a waiter. Yes. Do you want to be a teacher, Anna? And here is a question. Do you want to be a teacher, Anna? Anna.
Ana.
¿Tú
Tú
quieres ser maestra?
maestra.
So it's good. So notice the difference here. In English, you ask a question using the verb to do, so do you want, etc., as a helping verb or an auxiliary verb. And we also put the name at the end, at the very end. But in Spanish, usually you use the word, the name at the beginning. So when you address yourself to someone, you just call him by his name first or her name first, and then you ask what you want, so that you know that the message is getting to the right person, and you know that he or she is paying attention to what you're saying, what you're asking. So Ana, ¿tú quieres ser maestro?
La escuela es interesante.
So now they have la
La
escuela
escuela es
interesante.
interesante.
The school is interesting, but in English it's translated as school is interesting. La escuela.
Mi novia no es americana.
So this is a new word. My girlfriend is not American. Mi novia. So how would you say my boyfriend, mi novio, no es americano?
Juan, ¿tienes novia?
And now it's just a statement. It's not a question. We'll listen to it again.
Juan, ¿tienes novia?
Sounds like a question. Juan, ¿tienes novia? So Juan,
Juan, ¿tienes
novia?
novia?
Do you have a girlfriend, Juan? Yeah, it's a question. Juan, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend, Juan? That's going to be more common to ask like this. But Juan, ¿tienes novia?
Sí, yo tengo tu dirección.
So yes, I have your address. Sí, yo tengo tu dirección. And this is a cellular phone or cell phone. El celular. This is how you say it in Spanish. And here is a question that we have to translate. Is the house big? So, la casa es grande. La casa es grande. And school is interesting. La escuela es interesante. Yes, it's with an interesante. It's with an E here, sante. All right. So good job. We know how to talk about people a little bit more after this lesson, and I think we did a great job indeed. And so today we have done all the golden themes, and which means the next time we will start with something completely new. It's cool too. We'll talk about things that are related to school. We have seen so far el libro, the book, and so on. El bolígrafo, the pen, and to write and to read and so on. Leer, escribir, to speak, hablar, and so on. So this is the 12th, I guess, the 12th or the 13th lesson. I have to see because I lost count of the lessons number, but I think it's the 13th lesson that I'm doing. And thank you for watching. Give it a like if you appreciate the content, and share it with your friends, why not, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on my next videos. Alright, keep yourself motivated and keep learning. Good luck with your studies, and hasta luego. See you later. Cheers. Bye.